Good morning, everyone. Tarot with Lyra Moon here with another pick a card reading for today, May 8th. Now, this reading is going to be a little bit different because I figured with everything that's going on with Mercury in retrograde and Saturn in retrograde, we're experiencing a lot of ups and downs and a lot of major shifts. So, with that in mind, I figured it would be a good idea to see where we all are on our journey. So I've shuffled specifically the major arcana so that we can take a look at where everyone is right now. All I got to do is trust your intuition, let it tell you which number is for you, either 1, 2, or 3, and I will do the rest, starting with card number 1. All right, for those of you that picked card number 1, we have Judgment reversed. Okay, now with this in mind, you are in a place right now where you are feeling very uncertain about which path to go down. You may be getting a lot of messages, a lot of spiritual insights, epiphanies, aha moments, but you are struggling to trust in them. This is a time for meditation and deep contemplation, taking some time to just absorb everything that's going on and observe it all as well so that you can fully understand which direction to go in. You also may be finding that right now you're being super critical of yourself. You're inside, your internal voice, your internal guidance system is being very judgmental of yourself and the actions and choices that you're making. So you want to look in on that and better understand why that's happening so that you can turn the inner critic voice down and listen more to your higher self. Why are you being so critical of yourself? Why are you thinking so negatively of your choices? Really reflect on what those reasons are so that you can move forward in a direction that really brings you happiness. This is a card to say, hey, you're not necessarily going in the wrong direction, but you could if you don't stop and listen to the signs. You may also be feeling like, just in general, the universe is not there for you, or the universe is picking on you, or making things just extra difficult right now for you. But you have to understand that these ups and downs, they are necessary. They are a part of your development. And the more that you lean into them and know that you'll be stronger for the outcome because you went through it, the better you will be at getting through it overall. Okay, so keep fighting the good fight, but this is a time to go inward and meditate and really think on your feelings and let yourself experience the things that you may not want to experience. Those feelings are going to be what the key ultimately is to your happiness, to the path that you're trying to go down. Okay, all right, and for those of you that picked card 2, we have the Moon upright. With this card, for those of you out there that picked card 2, this is a difficult place to be in because it feels like your reality right now is not necessarily what it seems. You may be going in a direction that's kind of confusing, or just overall you're feeling really unsure and unstable as to where you want to be right now and who you want to be, or who you want to be with even. For some of you, I do think that there's a need to kind of look at the relationships and dynamics that you're currently involved in right now and see if there's anything that doesn't feel right. You may have someone, you may have someone that is deceptive or, telling tall tales around you, making you believe in a world that doesn't really exist. Okay, this is for some of you. I do think that is an issue, and you're believing in this delusional world, unfortunately, and that's going to become a really, really big mess. So it's a warning sign to pay more attention to the energy around you. This is not to say to become paranoid of the people that are in your life or afraid or anything like that, but it is a need to kind of come down back to reality, look at how things are, really check in with yourself. How do you feel? How is the situation, playing out? Is it where you want to be right now? And if anything doesn't feel right, which you're going to feel in your belly brain, if anything doesn't feel right and your gut instinct is saying, hey, you need to change this up, change it up. Okay, don't deny this, because denying it is going to make it so much worse, the situation so much worse. I also feel that some of you maybe unsure too as to where you want to go right now. You're feeling very overwhelmed. Maybe the moon just, illuminated some part of your life that you were just not wanting to look at, or didn't want to think about, and now you're fully embracing, because you have to, all of the energy that is around you and what is going on. And that's a tough place to be, because it's like pulling the blinders off and going, whoa, crap, this is on, that's been on fire for some time. This situation has been burning, and I just didn't want to look at it. So now you're having to look at it. Now you're having to face it. If that's you, if this is you, I really strongly suggest that you pay a lot closer attention to the lunar cycles, because they will help you break through and understand these circumstances that are headed your way, so that you can get more control over it and feel less like you're out of control over what's coming and what's happening. Okay, so this is a wake-up call. There could be something that is not right that you're buying into, or that you're believing, and it's time to kind of shake up the reality and see it for what it is. Okay, all right. And for those of you that picked card number 3, we have the Star reversed. Now, with the Star reversed, this is a couple of different things. First off, I feel that some of you may be even letting go of vices, letting go of bad habits or things that were not healthy for your growth overall. And now you're in a state of wanting to make that change, wanting to let it go. If you're doing that, congrats. I know it's a tough road, but it's a road that is necessary for your growth, and that will allow even more, opportunities of really understanding yourself and self-love and healing on your own. Others, I do think that this is a really hopeless feeling. You're feeling lost right now. Right now, it feels like the universe is totally against you. You may be questioning, your place and what the divine has in store for you. And you're kind of in a mode where you're like not trusting in the energy of the world right now. You're feeling uncertain about, what the universe has in mind for you. You have to keep it more simple, right? Stop worrying so much about the things that you can't change, or the things that seem out of place, because everything that's happening to you is happening for a reason. Nothing is by chance, and nothing is coincidence. Everything is part of the great design. So the more that we fight this reality, the more that we fight the great design, the harder it is for us to go with the flow, and then the obstacles just become that much more difficult to endure and embrace. Understand that the universe is not against you. Not at all. Not for a second. Not for anyone here, okay? The universe is you. You are the universe, and you are in this human existence for a reason, having these experiences because you're supposed to become stronger for them. These were all part of the great design before you even, ascended to this earthly existence in the first place. So these obstacles that you're facing, they are part of what you were always meant to face. So knowing that, I hope, takes some of the stress away. And if if you're feeling lost, call out to your spirit guides, close your eyes, meditate, have some deep self-contemplation, and really embrace the changes that are going to be necessary in order for your growth, okay? Because right now you may be feeling really unsteady. All of us, as a collective, we're feeling really uncertain because we are stepping out of one world and walking into another, and that can be very overwhelming, especially because it's never a smooth transition when one world is falling apart and another is opening up. Go with the flow as best you can, and know that it's going to be okay. Keep believing in yourself, and have self-love for who you are and your ultimate purpose. All right, thank you guys so much. I do appreciate all the likes, the follows, the shares, and the stars. That's so great. I do appreciate it. All the support from my page. I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Have a beautiful day, and don't forget to be the light. Bye, guys.